When I lived in East New York, not so long ago, I used to go to this, what they call a cheap chicken joint. I don't know how many folks are familiar with cheap chicken joints. They have the same colors as you see on KFC, but they have different names like Crown, Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? This particular one, I made friends with the cook, because I always believe if you're going to eat in a place, you should make friends with the people who are messing with the food. So I would go there, and there was another gentleman that tend to go there. He lived in the same neighborhood. But I didn't know. I used to see him, but I didn't think he was into music. I thought it was interesting, but I didn't think he was into music. So I happened to be in the chicken joint getting my wings, as usual. And this gentleman came in to get his wings. No, actually, I think he had fries. As I was standing there, the cook said, "Oh, you're a musician and you're a musician." So I'm looking at him, I'm like, what is he talking about? He says, "No." And he pointed to the guy who was getting his fries. So the guy's name turns out to be Preston Fullwood. Fabulous, fabulous. Oh, you're going to enjoy this. So I meet Preston on the spot. And Preston said, "Well, look, I live right down the street. We live 1 block from each other." And he says, "I have a studio at my place. Why don't you come take a look at it?" So I come over, Now me, I'm in that 50 something group, okay? And Preston's in his 30s, so, I'm just thinking to myself, well, he's probably really good, but he's probably good from that, school taught, not feeling music kind of thing. If I mention a name like Oscar Peterson, this guy's probably going to say, like, yeah, that's a relative of mine or something, But I went over, and he had his bass guitar sitting over, and, out of the way. "Preston, are you in the house? Why don't you come on up here?" Mr. Preston Fullwood. So as I'm talking to Preston, and we kind of vibing at each other, talking about things that are spiritual and things that are history and all of these things, I said, "Well, Preston, why don't you play a little something for me?" So he reached and grabbed his bass guitar. So I said, "Well, I thought the guy was a keyboard player." So he started, tuning his guitar with his keyboard. So I'm thinking, okay, he's going to play something on the bass, and I'm not going to, he probably knows 3 or 4 chords on the keyboard, that's about it. But let me show you what happened to me after the fact. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Preston.